Hey Geminis, welcome to Taryn Hill. Welcome to the place where we Taryn Hill our way to self-love and unity consciousness about this motherfucker. Okay? Alright, look here. Hope all is well with you. I really do. Alright, let's go. Welcome to your timeless collective reading. So whenever you watch this, you know what I'm saying? If it applies, it applies, okay? We're not worrying about timelines out here. Okay? Alright, let's go. I come to you, humble God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Gemini Collective needs to know? We're going to start with the Oracle cards first, okay? See what the animal spirits want to say. Oh, okay. We have canary spirits, sing your own song coming through. Very beautiful. And I want to highlight the idea or the moment here, this little moment of a 12. For some reason, I think that's, I don't know why this coming through is important. Maybe 12 is important to you, or the number 3 is important. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. I'm getting so much off this card right now. What's happening? I don't know. I'm getting like sacred geometry off this card for some reason. Oh, this divinity is coming through. You have to honor the divinity in you, Geminis. You're going to have to. And this is a part of singing your own song. You're a divine motherfucking being. You are divine. Start acting like it. I don't know how many goddamn Geminis I done met, okay? Well, y'all are some magician in the face. Y'all are such magicians. Every single one of y'all. But y'all be using that shit for bad. Y'all don't be using it for good. And y'all be using it for fuck shit. Like, oh, let me cast a spell so I can get my bitch back. You know what I mean? Or so I can get my dude back. You know what I mean? Y'all don't be using it for the real shit. The things y'all need to be using it for. I'm calling you out. Whatever, Geminis, I'm calling you out. Alright? Y'all some witchy warlock motherfuckers out here. Start using it for good. Start using it for something real. Start using it to get this money. Start using it to build the quality, to improve the quality of your life. All right, cool. You guys are gifted. Anyway, well, spirit. Trust in the great mystery. Trust in the great mystery of life. You guys are out here just being warlocks and witches, and you're like, I don't know how I do it. It's the mystery here, right? It's the other parts that you're ignoring. How are you doing it? It's because of your divinity. Start trusting and believing that it's your divinity that is creating these things in your life. You're manifesting. You have manifesting power. You have spiritual power. It's time to believe that. These things are not happening on a whim when you're manifesting things. This is because of your natural knack for the divine, being able to manifest the divine energy, just the energy of the world. All right. It doesn't necessarily have to be divine, but just your ability, your natural knack for manifesting, for manipulating energy. There's seems to be a denial of your own spiritual power, even though you're doing it. You might be calling it something else. What else we got here? Porcupine spirit. Time for a beginner's mind. It's time to harness this energy. That's what it is. It's something that you do ever so naturally. Now, some of you guys, maybe this isn't spiritual, or the spiritual gifts come through a different avenue. Anyway, whatever the case is, what I'm getting here is there's a natural gift that you already have, and you're just like, I don't know how I do this. And you have to start harnessing it. Admit that you have this gift and harness it. Stop sitting on it. Stop sleeping on it. I feel like it is being used. I don't feel like it's being slept on, to be honest. But I think it's just something that you just do. You might not intentionally do it. And now you have to figure out what the name is for that thing, right? It's like, why can I do this? What is this called? And how can this be used moving forward when I actually need it? You know, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting these numbers. See, and 48 coming through. That's a derivative or a multiple of 12, right? 4 times. All right, yeah. So 12, 3, that's something. Anyway, see, numbers might be following you, but you might be seeing the codings of the universe popping out to you, and you're just like, what is this? You know, things like that. depending on where you are on your spiritual journey. So if you're in the beginning of the spiritual journey, you might be seeing the numbers, and it might be like, I don't know what these codings are, right? You're not realizing that you're seeing these codes, that the universe is showing up for you. If you're having visions, or if you're having these flukes of manifestations, and you're like, okay, I guess that was just a thing that just kind of happened. It's like, no, you're doing this, right? What else am I getting here? Oh, if you are already on the spiritual path, then you're activating new levels of developing psychic skills. And you might be looking at it like, okay, that didn't just happen. Nope. All right, that's what I'm getting. It's like, it's this ignoring of your skills, and you're just kind of writing it off as a coincidence, and it's totally not. All right? Sandpiper spirit. Why do I want to say spiral? Oh, okay. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. There might be this energy of wanting to take it too seriously, going down a rabbit hole. Please do not spiral. Okay, so for some, there might be this energy of, if you start seeing these numbers, you might get too caught up in your head with that, and it might cause a bit of a spiral. All right, where you might be misinterpreting things, right? I was just talking to someone about this. Like, we can all look at the same signs of the universe and interpret it in a different way. Like, a conspiracy theorist could probably look at 11/11 and say like, oh, the government is trying to plant 11/11 in our heads. You feel me? So that they can program us and on some whatever. I'm not even gonna go down that route, right? So somebody could look at it like that, while somebody else who is looking at it from more of a divine or whatever, just looking at it from a more positive perspective, they could be like, oh, 11/11, make a motherfucking wish, hey, right? So it depends, and you can find a middle ground in that, but it depends. So how you're seeing the universe show up to you, don't look at it as a threat, is what I'm getting. Some of you guys might be looking at it as a threat. Okay, fine. And that's why it says bucking, this raging against the machine here. Okay, all right, cool. You ever take a leap of faith? Like, just try to see the universe as your friend. Try to see these synchronicities as friendly. Okay? That's what I'm getting. All right? All right, cool. Clear out the clutter. Yeah, dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. As a truth is being revealed, some of you guys are just getting very suspicious, and it might lead into paranoia. So please be mindful of that, all right? But yeah, we have that dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. You're starting to see the truth. You're starting to see the natures, the inner workings of this universe, of this reality we live in. And it can be a little bit jarring, but just try to stay on track. Try to stay on track. Don't try to muddy it up with clean out the clutter. I feel like that's the spiraling, getting in your own head. You're seeing the truth, and then you're like, you could have this moment, your initial inkling could just be like, it can be like, wow, this is beautiful. Whoa, how amazing is this world? Or your energy could be like, the government out here trying to show me visions in my head, and it's like, or you could just be spiritually gifted and you're experiencing the divine in a new way. All right? Okay. Sometimes, here's what I want to say. Sometimes you guys are just outsmarting yourselves, okay? You just clever in the face ass for no reason, and now you talking yourself out of shit and into some rabbit hole. Stop talking yourselves into a rabbit hole, please, okay? Because you're talking yourselves out of some things, out of your blessings. You're talking yourselves out of your gifts, all right? You're choosing to take the dark road instead of just it just feels safer to do so is what I'm getting. Please, just try to take this leap of faith. This leap of faith is like trying to be positive about what you're seeing. Just, hey, what if the universe is actually friendly? What if these are actual spiritual gifts? Cool. Let me just roll with that. And let me just see. Let me go down that path, that rabbit hole. Go down that rabbit hole of faith. Okay? Try that. Try it. You guys need a little light. I was going to pull from this other energy. No, I'm gonna pull from these cards because that's what y'all call for. Y'all asking for it, so I'm gonna give it to you. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. This is confidence. Queen of Pentacles. With this Ace of Wands in reverse, crossing it. This is logic. Great. Also, but you have to ground it, right? You need to bring more earthy, grounded energy. Like you can be, this is an energy, as I mentioned, going down a rabbit hole where you can be so in your head. You guys are air signs, right? So logical that after a while, the logic can sometimes start overlapping, not making sense, but you got there through logic. And that's the thing about logic sometimes, where it's just like, you're gonna have to ground the logic with reality sometimes, right? To make sure that you're not like logicking your way into some bullshit, right? Which can happen, where you're logicking your way into something that is illogical. All right, so I just wanna say that. There's some groundedness that needs to happen here. We do have the Ace of Wands coming out in reverse, and I feel like that grounded energy will help to stabilize how you're perceiving the world. You're going to have, you know, like, what is that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? Where they have that spinny thing. Man, I forgot the name of the movie. But it's like where they have to do that spinny thing to ground themselves. Like, am I in reality? Am I not? There needs to be reality checks here. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right, so we have the Ten of Wands coming out along with this Ten of Pentacles. It's like part of you is carrying the burden. Part of you wants to like be grounded, and these are two opposite energies. Of course, with the Geminis, right? Of course, opposite energies coming through. You're going to have to balance both sides. I'm getting that moon energy, that full moon, and then there's new moon energy here. The black with the white here. Yin yang energy. You're just going to have to balance your yin and your yang. Right now, you're too much in your head. You're going to have to bring some of that down to earth or bring it down into some water. All right? Bring some emotions into it to somehow work that out. But I'm getting more earth energy. Okay, where you're just touching base. Maybe have a person that touch base with you. All right, something like that. There needs to be some grounding methods, maybe some spiritual grounding methods, because we are talking about a spiritual journey here for sure. Some spiritual grounding methods, meditation, maybe not that. Being in nature, feet in the ground. If you're meditating, meditate on the trees. Like meditate on nature is what I'm getting, as opposed to being in your four walls and just thinking. Okay, because that will take you into air energy. You need to be around nature. That will help ground you. Crystals, that's of the earth. Get some crystals. That's going to help ground you, because that could be your is that a talisman? I don't know if that's a word, but that could be your little spinny thing that happens in that. And whatever that movie is with me now. But whatever the case is, all right? Get more into crystals. Crystals will help ground you. Root chakra work, okay? That's going to help ground you, keep you anchored. Red jasper, tiger's eye, tourmaline, black tourmaline, or whatever type of tourmaline, whatever, okay? All right, cool. What else? Yeah, we have the Seven of Cups coming out. Seven of Cups coming out in reverse here. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the Eight of Cups. Oh my gosh, it's the Eight of Cups coming through. All right, with the Eight of Cups coming through, I keep wanting to say seven. These illusions, they're illusions. Yeah, there's some grounding that needs to happen where it feels like my mind's playing tricks on me. Okay, you're gonna have to ground because you're looping. Okay, that's what's happening. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse along with the Six of Swords in reverse, which is the energy. Upright, it will be you moving the fuck on. You continuing on your path of evolution. You continuing on your path of growth. There is something that you just got stuck on. You got stuck. All right? You're going to have to move on. It's something that feels comfortable about being... All right. there's something that feels comfortable about some of you guys. It's going to be different for everybody. And you guys are not going to like this message, okay? Sorry. Some of you guys are contrarians and you like that, all right? You like to just rage against the machine for the sake of being a fucking rebel, right? Choose your battles. Choose your battles. Some of you guys, you just feel more comfortable being cynical. And the leap of faith is no longer being cynical. The leap of faith is you being actually optimistic about the world. You having faith that, oh, good things can happen, you know? Having this optimism about the universe at large. Having optimism about the love in this world, that if you give love, you'll receive the love. Not that you have to take love because the world owes you nothing. You know, it's changing your mentality and how you look at the world. That's going to be a leap of faith here. Moon card. There's so much spiritual energy coming through here. I think you're going to see how when you switch your perspective, because you're a natural manifester anyway. So whatever you're manifesting is dependent on how you're viewing the world. So when you change your perspective, you take that leap of faith, you have more faith in the universe, you feel better about the universe, you're looking at it like the universe is love, I am love, I attract love, okay? Then you start to see, oh, I just started pulling different strings. It really is my thoughts that are creating things, okay? That's gonna be an aha moment. If you take that leap of faith and go down a light-filled rabbit hole as opposed to the other rabbit hole, then you're going to see the effects on your world, on your reality, based on this new perception. You're going to see it via your manifestations. Okay? What else we got here? Page of Swords in reverse. Yep, new perspective. Four of Swords. You're going to have to take that time out to yourself. Get in some dirt. Do you guys like to plant? If not, get into plants, okay? I know it's about to get cold, so being outside barefoot might be a little bit wild. But if you can, do that, all right? But yeah, plants, things like that, where you could put your hands in soil. You need some earthy energy, some earthy activities, okay? Building with wood, all right? That could be helpful, you know, things like that. Where it's just very like here and now energy. What is in my hand? What is right here in front of me? Like really focusing on the here and now. You need activities that can do that for you and take you more in the physical and less of the cerebral energy. So exercise, okay? Things that are physical activities that can activate you physically. Those will be grounding methods for you. Grounding activities for you to get you out of your head sometimes and stop you from spiraling. All right. Awesome. Wow. We have the Ace of Pentacles with the World card. This is the result, the final outcome of taking this leap of faith. You get through this little rough patch of seeing the coding of the universe revealing itself to you. You get over that little hump, that weird patch where you're like, I'm not sure what I'm seeing. You understand that it's the nature of the universe and that it is benevolent, okay? That it is love. It can also go either way. It depends on how you're thinking, and you're going to attract it, and you stop looking at the world as happening to you, and you start realizing your spiritual power and you've been creating things. Once you do all that, that changes the whole game for you with the World card coming out and the Ace of Pentacles. It's just a seed for a new beginning for you. Take that leap of faith and just try to be optimistic. Look, it's going to take a while, okay? Especially if you're used to having a cynical outlook on the world. Give yourself 5 minutes. Time yourself. 5 minutes on the timer, on your phone, and just attitude of gratitude. Just go into a gratitude list, all right? And every day, just do that. 5 minutes, all right? This is going to help you start adjusting and reprogramming your mind to start seeing things and dialing into the positive in the world, dialing into the love of the world, okay? And then maybe 10 minutes, you know, try 5 minutes for a week, 10 minutes the next week, or just keep it at 5 minutes, whatever you got time for. Either way, gratitude, journaling, obviously. No, that's airy stuff. I think journaling is cool, yes, but I feel like you need to get into your body, okay? Sex, okay? Sex where you're actually feeling it, all right? Not playing mind movies. All right. If you're gonna have sex, then be passionate about that sex. Okay. If we're gonna do that. All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. Have some passionate sex. Go out and exercise. Put your feet in some soil. Put your hands in soil and start planting. Put a hammer to some wood and start building. All right. All those things. Choose one. All right. All right, Geminis. Well, I'm wishing you the very best on your spiritual journey. Namaste. Okay. And until we meet again, feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. Go on and click that notification button, wherever that is. Okay. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. If you want to be, if you want a personal reading, check out the link below as well. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Peace.